Hey guys, so the pre-production process for the way that I take short film continues, and it's going quite well. As it is right now, we're still a few months out from the film shoot, but I have begun meeting with some of my production heads, such as my cinematographer, production designer, and first assistant director. And just today, I got out of a meeting with my production designer, which was fantastic. And one of the things that I decided to try this go around for this specific film is actually kind of treat my production designer like a composer, or treat them like I want to treat a composer. And what I mean by that is oftentimes we directors are tempted to give our composers temp soundtracks. Hey, this is the specific piece of music that I found that I wanted to edit my film to. It sounds just like I want the film to sound like in the end, and please imitate this as closely as possible. And that really kind of stunts a lot of the creativity that creative person would get to actually have. So the reason I bring up that example is because with my production designer, in this specific go-around, I decided to actually give them a lot less specific visuals. So I'm definitely still talking about things in a visual way, but I'm actually not giving them a lot of reference photos out of the gate. I'm not trying to limit them in any way, shape, or form, because oftentimes with reference photos, though they can be very, very helpful, they can also sometimes be too specific for that production designer, and again, their own creative process is stunted, and they go, okay, nope, I see the box that you want me to play in, and I'm gonna go and play in that, and not deviate from that a whole lot. And that's not a great place to be in when you're wanting to collaborate with people, when you're wanting them to bring them into the excitement that you're having in getting to create something from the ground up. Because if they're just watching you create something from the ground up, that's not very exciting at all for them, and ultimately you're not going to get the best out of them. So that's kind of been my approach, and it's actually thus far been working really, really well. My production designer, Jane Phillip, has actually brought in some great reference photos, things that she was just inspired to bring in based upon what she read in the screenplay. And there is already a level of engagement and a level of, wow, like surprise for me. Like, that's so cool. Even though I wrote the screenplay, I didn't actually imagine visualizing something in the way that you just did. So yeah, some of my encouragement to you is sometimes, you know what, play things looser. Yes, have a vision, have specific ideas, but sometimes hold off as long as you can in putting up reference photos, or again, putting people into a box.